Hello everyone, it is Samantha, and in case you're wondering why I am in a new spot today and why I'm super close in on my face, it's because I'm going to be doing my very first makeup tutorial video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I achieved this makeup look. In case anybody actually cared, because now you'll know. Hello everyone, as you can see I am coming to you makeup free, and that is because as said in my intro I'm going to show you guys how I do my everyday makeup routine, because this has actually been pretty highly requested and I do in fact enjoy makeup, as you guys may have gathered from some of the videos on my channel, so I figured I might as well take a stab at it. With that being said, I am in no way an expert, so I might do things that you guys, some of you are like, you shouldn't do that, but this is how I do it and it works for me. It may not work for everyone, but it works for me and I just go with it. So this is how I do my everyday makeup routine, the makeup and the products that I use. So yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy it and come away with some ideas of your own. And basically I'm just now going to start applying my makeup and show you guys how I do it. But first, let me get a sip of this delicious coffee. So first things first, I had to pin my hair back. I actually usually do my hair after my makeup, but I just kind of wanted to get it out of the way. So my hair is done for the day. It's still kind of drying, but now we can move on to actually apply my makeup. So the first thing I do when I apply my makeup, of course after washing and moisturizing my face, which I have already done, is I go to my Bare Minerals Prime Time Primer. They actually have several different versions of this. There's like an illuminating one and there's another one that I can't remember the name of, but this is the one that works best for my skin and it doesn't make me feel like I have anything kicked on. And I noticed the other ones were making me break out, so I stick with the original. It basically just serves to kind of smooth out the skin and then it makes it easier to apply all of my makeup. So this is the first thing I apply. I don't use that much. I use about a half pump maybe, so I get about that much on and then I just kind of put it on my forehead, cheeks, chin, and then rub it in. So once I have finished applying that, I then take my BB cream. I'm currently using the CoverGirl BB cream. I do want to start trying to use a higher end one just to see how it compares, but so far this one has been working pretty good. Basically all BB cream does is kind of serve to smooth out any imperfections in your skin, kind of even out your skin tone, and it also serves as sunscreen. So I use a small amount of this as well. It's also tinted, so you can actually use it as a foundation, but I like a little bit more coverage than this provides. So like my primer, I apply it to my forehead, cheeks, and chin, and then just rub it in. After all that's applied, I then move on to my concealer, and I use Rimmel Match Perfection Concealer in two shades. I use Fair Light Neutral, and then I also use Light. I use Light underneath my eyes because I noticed the Fair Light Neutral just doesn't give enough coverage, and then I noticed that the light was too dark on the blemishes I use on my face. So basically I use it under my eyes and then any spots that I may have, and then around my nose where there's a little bit of redness. So once I have the concealer in the spots that I want to conceal, I then use my Bare Minerals Max Coverage Concealer Brush. I prefer using this over my fingers. For some reason I feel like it blends better, and you can still buy this. It's only like $10, $12, so it's not very bad at all. So once I have the concealer applied to my satisfaction, I then do a little bit of contouring. I don't do a lot of contouring because I don't want to look like a Kardashian. And the bronzer that I'm currently using is the Bare Minerals bronzer in the compact in the color Skinny Dip, which looks like this once I get it open. But I'm actually kind of wanting to find another brand because this color feels a little bit too orangey for my skin. So I am actually looking right now to get a different brand. So that will be happening in the future. And then the brush I use to apply it underneath my cheekbones is this brush right here. I don't remember the brand. I got these as a set for my birthday because I've been wanting it. You can find them on Amazon, and it comes with like 10 different brushes that you can use. I believe they're all synthetic hair. And they have been awesome. They work really well and I really like them. So I'll leave the link down below if you guys want to check them out because it's pretty affordable and I've been pretty impressed with these. So I just apply a little bit of this underneath my cheekbones to do a little bit of contouring, not a lot. Once I have done that to my satisfaction, I then do a little bit around my forehead and chin area, and for that I go to my Sonia Kashuk brush in the number 113. It's her angled face brush. You can find these at Target. These are other ones that I really love. They're also synthetic hair, but these are fantastic. I've been really impressed with these brushes by her, and they're like same thing, like $10, $12, not bad at all. I don't like to do a lot of contouring. I like to keep looking fairly natural, so that's about as much as I usually apply. So once I'm done with that, I then move on to my foundation. And the foundation I use is a Bare Minerals Ready foundation in the color R210, which is like the medium, light to it's like light medium color. I can't exactly remember the name of the color. It's not medium and it's not light, somewhere in between. Their foundation looks like this, and then I also use their foundation brush that they came out with when they came out with these compacts, and it is the Precision Face Brush, and this is seriously the best thing for applying the foundation that I have found. I love it so much. I think it's like $30, but it's great, and it has just been a lifesaver for applying this foundation. So I just kind of tap it in a little bit, and then I end up buffing it all over my face. And you always want to make sure to bring a little bit of foundation onto your neck because you don't want to look like you are wearing a mask. It can be pretty obvious sometimes that somebody's only done it on their face. So tip, always apply a little bit to your neck and chest. So once I have applied my foundation, I then move on to highlighting. I do the bronzing underneath my foundation because I like it to kind of buff into my skin, but I do my highlighter after my foundation because I like the glow it gives me. And the highlighter I've been loving right now is the Bobbi Brown highlighter in the color Pink Glow. It looks like this, and this thing, whoops. It looks like this, and this thing has been seriously amazing. I absolutely love the color. It's not heavy, and it's like just, I love it so much. So I go to those brushes again that I got from Amazon. This is an angled face brush. It's kind of perfect for getting above my cheekbones and then my T area where I like to apply my highlighter. Basically, I kind of try to hit wherever the sun would naturally hit to kind of bring out the glow, I guess. I don't know. This is what I hear. I could be totally wrong right now, but this is what I do. So once that is done, I then move on to my blusher, and the blush that I am currently using and loving is this Too Faced Sweethearts blush. I am currently using the color Candy Glow, which gives you like two peachy colors. Well, it's like a peach and then a pinky peach and then a pink, and I absolutely love it. And then currently for summer, I've been kind of using a mixture of these two right here on the ends, the two peachy pink ones, and I kind of run it between the two and then apply the blush to my cheekbones. Once I have applied the blush, I then go to my Illuminating Mineral Veil from Bare Minerals. I kind of use this as a little bit of a setting powder, and it kind of gives your face this nice glow to it, and I just really like it. I've always loved their mineral veil. It kind of gives your face kind of like a soft focus feel. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it, but it's not too bad, and I don't use a whole lot. I just kind of tap a little bit into the lips. This is a loose powder, and then I use about that much. Hopefully if I can get this to focus. About that much is how much I use. And then I use this other Sonia Kashuk brush that I have in the number 130. It's this all over face brush, and I use this to kind of buff it all over my face, and also serves to kind of blend in my highlighting powder and my blush. Coffee break time. So at this point, I move on to my favorite part, and that is the eyes. I just purchased a brand new eye palette that I've been loving this past week, and so I'm going to be using it in this, my routine, I guess. It's been part of my routine lately, and it is the Tarte Tartelette palette, and Bloom is the palette, and I am in love with this thing. Oh, I'm so in love with it. Let me show you the colors. Look at these colors. Aren't they absolutely gorgeous? They're like these nudes, neutral colors that I absolutely adore. It's a good mix of shimmers and mattes, and I've been loving it so much. I don't know why I've never tried Tarte before this because I am so impressed. And the color I'm going to be using all over my lids is actually Firecracker, which is like this shimmery gold color right here. And basically I'm just going to press it all over my lids. I think this is a great color for summer because, you know, summer is kind of gold and glowing, and I just feel like it works, and I've been enjoying it this week. So I'm just kind of pressing it into my lid. I'm going to blend it in a second. I've also noticed these Tarte eyeshadows are highly pigmented, so you really don't need a whole lot. It goes a long way. Okay, so once I have it all over my lid, I then take another one of my brushes. I'm currently been using this other brush from that same set. It's like this little angled eye brush, and I'm using the color Funny Girl, which is on the bottom left right here, and it's this nice champagne color, and I'm using that in the corners of my eyes. And then the final color I'm going to use is oops, there goes my brush. The final color I'm going to use is this one right here. It's Leader. It's this matte kind of clay color right here. And I really like this. I'm going to use it in the corners of my eyes. This is actually a touch darker than I would normally wear my eyeshadow, but I've actually been really liking this look, I think particularly for summer, so I'm just gonna go with it. And the last thing I've been doing is going back to this firecracker and kind of applying a little bit to my bottom lash line. I don't even know why, it's like a weird face. Somehow works. Also, the eyeshadow brush that I'm using for this is this tapered eyeshadow brush from Bare Minerals. I've had this for years. I don't actually know if they still have it because I got this when I was 16. I actually want to find a better brush for doing this. This isn't the best brush for applying some eyeshadow to your lash line, but it's all I have for now. Okay, so that is it for the eyeshadow. I don't know what's happening there, sorry. I started to say it weird and then I turned it into a southern accent. Just gonna go with it. Okay, now comes everyone's favorite part, and that is eyeliner. The eyeliner that I use is the Bare Minerals Lash Domination eyeliner. This is a felt-tipped eyeliner, but it goes on like a liquid, and I've been absolutely in love with it. It goes on like a dream, though eyeliner has always been a struggle for me, so we will see how long this will take me to apply eyeliner. Cross your fingers. Basically, I like to apply a thin line all the way across my lid, a little bit thicker on the ends, and then I try to usually do a flick to kind of give me a cat eye. So, let's see how successful I am today. Okay, I've gotten the right eye done. Well, let's see if we can replicate this onto the left eye. Wish me luck. Success! They're fairly even on both sides. This is about as even as I can get it, but hopefully it looks somewhat okay. And I think I speak for everyone when I say the eyeliner is a little bit of a hassle for everyone. I think we all struggle getting those flicks and getting everything even. It's just, but when you get it, it's a very big feeling of satisfaction. Okay, so now the eyeliner thing is done, I move on to mascara, and I actually apply 2 mascaras. I use the Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Mascara because it's really great at separating the lashes and kind of defining them. And then to give it some more lift and more thickness, I go over it with the Maybelline Lash Domination Mascara. I really, really love this. This is like a great drugstore brand because it works like a dream. So let's start with the Bare Minerals. As you can see, it doesn't add a whole lot of color to it, doesn't really thicken them up. So that's why I go to the Lash Domination one. It's kind of curved, if you guys can see that. So it kind of cups your lashes and then lifts them, which I really like. Alright, so you can already see it's amazing what mascara does. It really is. It kind of really defines and brings everything together. Okay, and that is it. My makeup is mostly done. I do a little bit of coloring to my eyebrows, not a whole lot. I don't do a lot to my eyebrows. I don't really even pluck them that much. I'm pretty okay with how they look. I do a little bit, and then I just add a little bit of color to kind of bring them out. But other than that, I don't really do much with my eyebrows because honestly, I don't really know what to do with my eyebrows. So the brush that I'm using is this Sephora brow filler brush. It's like 10 bucks at Sephora. It's not bad at all, and it's little. It's perfect for my eyebrows and for my needs. And then the color that I use is a super cheap Essence eyebrow stylist set that you can find like any grocery store for like $3. But it has the color I like. I have dark eyebrows, and this dark brown is the closest I've been able to find to my color of eyebrows. Once I've added the color, I take my Sonia Kashuk eyebrow brush, and then I just kind of brush my eyebrows, kind of make the color blend in with my hairs and make it not stand out so much. Not that I put a lot on, but we just go with it. And that's pretty much my end of my makeup routine. I will sometimes add a little bit of the pink blush at the end if I feel like I kind of want a little bit more of a pinky glow, but I don't always do that. That's just occasionally. But other than that, that's pretty much the end of my makeup routine. Alright guys, that is it for my everyday makeup routine. I hope you guys like seeing how I do my makeup, and maybe you guys took something away from it. You guys also let me know if you would like to see more of these kind of makeup tutorial videos, because it was actually pretty fun to film. I think I need to get my lighting a little bit better and stuff though. It seems like it's a little bit bright, but I'll figure that out in the end. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. You'll have to let me know down in the comments what you guys thought. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, have a great one. Bye!